Hi, how exciting it must be that you have a child that's ready for kindergarten. My name's Jennifer Byram and I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at HMK.
Hi, I'm Heather Bonchak. I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at HMK. I teach one class on days 2, 4, and 6.
Hi, I'm CJ Nicholson. I'm one of the kindergarten teachers this year at HMK, and I will be teaching on days 1, 3, and 5.
Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Brister and I'm one of the kindergarten teachers here at HMK. I teach full-time and so that means I have 2 different classes that come every other day. The kindergarten teachers have all put together a video for you to help you as you prepare to send your child to us here in kindergarten. We've got some important information that we'd like to share with you, so I hope you enjoy this video.
As kindergarten teachers, we encourage independence. So practice things like buttons and zippers, jackets and sweaters and ski pants so your child is successful at school. We also ask that kindergarten students have a good pair of indoor running shoes for our gym classes and in the classroom. And when you go shopping for your shoes, can you remember to get Velcro? They're very easy for kindergarten to put on and off. Kindergarten students all share the same bathroom, so it's very important that you practice with your child right now to shut the door when they are using the bathroom. Drop off and pick off is an important part of each kindergarten school day. We are asking parents to come to the north doors of the school. Those are the kindergarten doors. You can arrive with your child at 8:40 in the morning, and you can say your goodbye at the door, and your child can walk into their classroom. At the end of the day, your child will meet you at those doors again outside. And we kindly remind you that 8:40 is drop-off time, because before that there is not supervision on the playground.
We get lots of questions from parents wondering what they could do at home to help their child before they enter kindergarten. So we've come up with a few ideas, and the first is reading. Reading aloud every day to your child, rereading stories that they love to hear, reading rhyming books, and then talking about the books after you guys have read them. The second is printing, practicing printing their name and using a good pencil grip. Third is fine motor skills, practicing doing up buttons, zipping up zippers, and doing up snaps are important. And fourth and last were some scissor skills, so cutting on the line, cutting on a curved line, cutting on different types of paper like construction paper or cardstock paper.
When your child is coming to school in any grade, communication is so important between home and school. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that. One thing I'd like to show you is our planner that we use. So every student in kindergarten gets a planner, and this goes back and forth with them between home and school every day. So at the end of the day, you can open it and you can see if there are any notes or any information in there from the classroom teacher. And if you have something that you want the classroom teacher to know, you can write a note. These get checked every single morning by the teacher when your child arrives at school. So things that you could write in here are if you need to pick your child up early for an appointment, or if you know your child is going to be away from school ahead of time, you can make a note of that. And so then we would know that your child isn't absent that day, but they are excused that day. So those are some examples. Maybe your child had a late night, maybe they were at a birthday party and didn't get to bed in good time, and you want to let us know that maybe they're going to be a little bit tired that day. That's some really good information for us to know too. So we use these planners for homeschool communication, and we'd like you to get in the habit of checking them every night. The other thing that we use in kindergarten is an app called Class Dojo. And so this is a free app that you can get on any smartphone, or you can put it on a computer or a tablet. And Every teacher in kindergarten uses this for communication. We use it to post pictures and videos of your child that day. So it's a fun way for you to see what they're doing at school. So when they come home from school and you ask them what they did and they say nothing, because a lot of kids are going to be saying that, even though we do so much in kindergarten, you can tell them that you've seen these pictures and you know what they're doing at school. The other thing that we use that for is some reminders. We might send, if we have a special day coming up at school, we might send a group message about that. If we do send a group message in Class Dojo and you reply to it, only the teacher sees the reply. So you can feel free to reply to messages knowing that other parents aren't going to see those. So we will be talking about that the first time we meet. We will be asking you to load that free app onto your devices and to be checking that regularly. You can put your Class Dojo on as many devices as you want for one child, so both parents can see the messages and the pictures and the videos. So that's a great free app that we will be getting you to add to your device. The other thing that I just want to talk about as far as communication goes is when is it a message that you need to call in for. So if you know your child is going to be away ahead of time, before that day, we ask that you write it in the planner. If they are sick, you wake up in the morning and your child is unwell and unable to come to school, you can send a Class Dojo message as long as it's before 8:30. We do check our dojo. We get notifications that we've got a message, so we will check those anytime before 8:30. If there's something you need us to know about that day and it's after 8:30, we do ask that you call the office, and Mrs. Ernest or Mrs. Platt will get us that message. If there is a change to after school plan, somebody else is picking your child up, or if your child is supposed to be going on the bus and suddenly something has changed and they're not going on the bus, you would need to call the office for that. Our kindergarten days are very busy. We do not always get a chance to check our dojo. So any changes to after school plans would be something that you would call the office for. But we do try and keep those calls to a minimum. So like I said, any planned absences, if you know your child is going to be away, please write that in the planner for us.
I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about school supplies and what your child will need at school. So the first thing I want to talk about is backpacks. Your child will need to bring a backpack to school, and you'll have to make sure that it's a good size for your child. You don't want to have one that's too small, because we are going to be sending home a planner every day, and the planner needs to fit inside your backpack. There's also going to be crafts in there and often library books too. So this is the size of a library book, so it's going to need to be able to fit in that backpack. Another thing that they need is they will need a pair of indoor shoes to keep at school. So these shoes need to be Velcro so that they can put them on their feet themselves, they can do them up themselves, and that they'll be good for running in because they wear them to gym. Another item that they need is a lunch kit if they're going to be staying for lunch, so that you can pack all of their lunch inside of it and it's easy for them to grab at lunchtime. And then for the rest of the supplies, the teachers get those organized and bought, and you just pay a supply fee of $25 that you will send or bring on the first day of school.
Another important thing that we'd like to talk to you about is the food that the kids are going to be bringing to school with them. So at kindergarten, we have 2 snacks during the day. We have a snack in the morning and we have a snack in the afternoon. The children eat the snack on the carpet in the classroom, and so we ask that the food you send for snack time be dry food, so if it does get spilled, it doesn't make a sticky mess on our carpet, and it's something that the child can easily pick up themselves. So some good examples for some dry snacks would be crackers or vegetables or cheese string, something your child enjoys eating, but something that's going to be not messy if they spill it. If you are sending a drink for snack time, we ask that it be water. The children are not going to be able to drink milk or juice on the carpet, and so we ask for a water bottle. You know your child best. If you think that they would like a water bottle for snack, please send it. If you don't think they do, then you're not required to send a water bottle. They also have access to a water fountain whenever they are thirsty during the day, so that's something else to keep in mind. As for lunch, all children are invited to stay for lunch, but you are also more than welcome to come to school and pick them up and take them home and bring them back once they've eaten, if that's an option that works well for your family. If they are staying for lunch, they are welcome to bring any food that they enjoy as long as it is peanut safe and something that they can feed themselves. They do not have access to a microwave, so we won't be able to warm food up for them. When you are thinking about the snacks and the food that you are sending with your child, I want you to think about packaging and containers that they can open themselves. Of course, we are here to help them and we are more than happy to help them, but we're also really encouraging that independence here in kindergarten. So practicing opening those containers, talking about how to open the packaging at home is really helpful. The other thing I know some parents like to do is to pack the snacks in a separate container. You do not need 2 lunch kits, but take a look at your backpack. Maybe there's a pocket on the front that could hold the snacks separate from the lunch. We do check what the kids are bringing to the carpet, and if they're bringing a sandwich or something that looks a little bit more like lunch food, we will check their lunch kit and make sure it's the snack that they're supposed to be eating. But some of those kids are so excited to eat their lunch that they want to eat it for morning snack, and it gets a little bit confusing. So talking to your child and telling them what is for snack and what is for lunch is a really helpful thing to do also.
Your child will get a school calendar. It will be very important to follow the days on the calendar as we follow a school 6-day cycle. Your child will either come on the even days or the odd days on our school cycle. So it will look like this on your calendar. If you are an even day, you come on all of our even school days. And if you're an odd day, you come on all of the odd days of our school calendar. It's important to watch the dates on there because if there is a holiday or a day the school is closed, the days will move over. It's very easy to send your kid on a day that they don't have school, so it's important to watch the days on the calendar.
We are so excited to meet your child and your family. And if you have any questions, feel free to call HMK at 476-2323. Thanks. Bye.